Memento is a neo-noir psychological thriller film that tells the story of Leonard Shelby, a man who suffers from anterograde amnesia, a condition that makes him unable to form new memories. The film is famous for its unique non-linear structure, which mirrors Leonard's own fractured memory. The movie's plot is presented in two separate timelines, a series of black and white scenes that unfold in chronological order. These scenes show Leonard in a motel room, talking to an unseen and unknown caller. In these scenes, he explains his condition and the story of Sammy Jenkins, an insurance case he once investigated. A series of color scenes that unfold in reverse chronological order. These scenes show Leonard's present-day investigation. Here is a summary of the plot, starting with what happens at the end, the beginning of the color scenes. Leonard is on a mission to find the man who attacked him and killed his wife. He uses an elaborate system of Polaroids, tattoos, and handwritten notes to keep track of clues, as his memory resets every few minutes. The film's color scenes show Leonard hunting down a man named John G. He is aided by a friend named Teddy and manipulated by a woman named Natalie. Leonard believes Teddy is helping him, while Natalie is using him for her own purposes. The climax of the film, the end of the black and white scenes and the beginning of the color scenes, reveals a major twist. Leonard has already killed his wife's real attacker. Teddy, who is a police officer named John Gamble, explains that he has been helping Leonard find new John G's to kill to give him a sense of purpose. He reveals that Leonard's wife survived the attack but later died from a fatal insulin overdose, which Leonard himself gave her because his amnesia made him forget he had already given her a shot. The story Leonard tells about Sammy Jenkins is actually his own story, which he has repressed and projected onto Sammy to escape the guilt. Unwilling to accept this truth, Leonard decides to create a new purpose for himself. He deliberately chooses to forget what Teddy told him and sets Teddy up as his next target. He writes a note to himself and gets a tattoo of Teddy's license plate number, framing him as the John G he's looking for. The film then ends with the scene that was shown at the very beginning, the first color scene, of Leonard killing Teddy, believing he has finally avenged his wife's death. This shocking and ambiguous ending leaves the audience with the unsettling realization that Leonard is trapped in an endless cycle of revenge, a lie he has created for himself to make sense of his life.